Right over there in the corner, that back corner, was my place.
This lot of broken concrete and twisted metal is all that's left of Maria Hart's home.
It was a very, very hot fire. When I came to look at it after and saw the melted cars, that was incredible, like a war zone.
Hart's condo was part of a strata building located on the Lake Okanagan Resort, a private property near Kelowna. Breathtaking views until most of the buildings on the 74-acre rural property, including her home, burned to the ground in 2023. Lake Okanagan Resort is located outside any town or city, but it's within the regional district. It was built in the 1970s and was a symbol of luxury at the time. In 2014, a group of Chinese investors bought the sprawling rural property. But now, more than a year and a half after the fire, Hart and her neighbors remain displaced. Her strata and others want to rebuild, but they can't get building permits until utilities like water and sewer are restored, something the resort had been supplying in the past.
This was our home. It wasn't an investment property. It wasn't a rental. It was what we had planned on retiring in.
CBC News has repeatedly emailed and phoned owners and managers at Lake Okanagan Resort. They have not responded to our questions. Hello. But we did have this chance meeting with a spokesperson at the property. It seems like they've been really trying to get the Lake Okanagan Resort to hook up the water and hook up hydro. So how come that's not happening?
I totally understand, but I refuse answers your question. If you want, send me an email and I can talk to our management team and give you a proper answer.
We emailed our questions again and did not hear back. With few answers from the resort's owners or managers, these condo owners want the province to step in and force the resort to hook up utilities.
That leaves residents like us extremely vulnerable in a case like this, where disaster strikes, the services are wiped out, and we're just, and there's no repercussions for the utility owner, and they can literally walk away, leaving us basically stranded.
They say the resort has now stopped responding to their questions. And despite pleas to the provincial government, nothing substantive has been done yet.
Every level of government has failed us up until this point.
The Ministry of Water, Land and Resource Stewardship says it can't force the resort to restore utilities or transfer them to the condo owners.
This is really the first one in British Columbia that's this extreme. This is the one that's as complicated.
Tony Gioventu heads the Condominium Homeowners Association. He says it could take years for this issue to be resolved, and it may end up in the courts.
Sometimes just the action and the filing of the notice to go to court can compel the properties to really come to the table and negotiate.
Meanwhile, condo owners like Hart are still paying mortgages and other expenses related to their properties.
Friends and family ask me, well, what are your plans? I don't know. You know, a lot of it depends. Can I move back into my home? Is it going to be rebuilt? Ever?
For now, they remain in limbo, caught between the hope for an eventual rebuild and an uncertain road ahead. Brady Strachan, CBC News, near West Kelowna.